think we're live. Happy Tuesday, guys. Happy Tuesday. Red Elephants is in the house. Kadani Ramos Gonzalez, what's up, man? I think this is the first time I've seen you in the chat. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. Appreciate it. Got a few things to talk about. It's exciting times for the channel for Lexus and Toyota fans, so a lot of things to talk about. I had a video earlier in the day. Hopefully you guys got a chance to watch it. It was pretty entertaining. Or at least I hope it was. It was for me. I enjoy covering it. So, but did you guys see all these Supra variations? I was gonna make a video on it. I'm like, might as well just stream about it. I could still make a video if I wanted to, but each one of these Supra variations has its own article and write-up with additional pictures. So we could spend hours just going over this. If you guys want me to spend a lot of time with it, I'm more than happy to. The Supra's cool. I'm just not the biggest fan of it for obvious reasons, but it's still a Toyota, so I have to cover it. Well, it's also fun, but it's nothing short of controversial, though. Nothing short of controversial. Looks cool. Looks pretty over the top. Gosh, it's just, and it just goes over every single concept and custom variant that they have of it. It's just insane. Well, and they have the Avalon. They talk about the Avalon a little bit. NASCAR. Who would have thought that Toyota's making a NASCAR, possibly a NASCAR version of the Supra? Super interesting. Oh man, I can make lots of puns off that. Fairly neat, fairly entertaining. Looks like a NASCAR with Supra stickers on it. Official race car. Oh, it's official pace car. Okay. I love the wheels on it. I think the wheels look really cool. Huh. You guys are very quiet in the chat today. That's fine with me. Just talking about Supras. What do you guys think about the Supra? Do you like it? Even though it's a BMW? Do you want one? Do any of you guys want a Supra? Mark and Alex are in the house. What's going on, guys? Any info on the 2-liter turbo going to be an option on the Supra? I have not heard anything. Are you referring to like the 2-liter turbo that's in like the NX 300 and like the RC 300 rear wheel drive? If that's the case, they're not going to put a Toyota engine in the Supra. As crazy as that sounds, they're not going to do it. It's gonna have to be a BMW motor. Bonaventure, I like the Supra. Maybe buy one after 2 years just to be safe on reliability. Is it safe? Is it safe 2 years from now? I don't know. I can't predict the future. Cannot predict the future. This green one's... Oh, I love that rear exhaust. Oh, super cool. This side image makes it looks much longer than it is. It's crazy. This one's my favorite by far. This was in my thumbnail. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Beautiful. Look at this. It's awesome. Oh, look at that rear. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. That's like Need for Speed. Straight Need for Speed Underground right there. That's what I'm talking about. That's the one I want. Let's see here. We got more. We got more. So the GR Supra has 500 horsepower? Is this right? Well, lots of article here. Whoa, look at this rear diffuser. Oh, so this is a Heritage GR. So again, it's another custom variant of the GR Supra. Don't know what to think of those taillights. They might look really cool at night though. That thing's outrageous. This one's very, very subtle compared to the other ones. Not a fan of the high-end BMW motors. Too many timing chain issues. Yeah. I know there's issues with them, so it's sad that it's a timing chain, because timing chains are supposed to be more reliable than timing belts, right? Well, if you make a weak chain, then it breaks everything. It's like a bomb going off inside your car. A shrapnel grenade, I guess you could say. Do you guys want me to cover any more Supra stuff? I'm like Supra'd out already. Supra'd out already. Which one's your favorite? Do you guys like the green one? I like this like gunmetal gray one the most by far. This one's okay. I guess I didn't look at this one. It's pretty cool, to be honest. It's pretty cool. Oof, look at those seats. Looks like a rocket ship. If you guys saw my video earlier today, SEMA should be good for the Supra. I think so. I mean, I guess. Toyota shot themselves in the foot with the Supra. It's not that it's a bad performing car or anything, or that it looks bad. I think it looks fine. I think it performs more than fine. The issue is that it's essentially BMW Z4. And I've talked about this many times on the channel, and that people who are big JDM fans have been waiting for the Supra to return for so long. They could have just had a BMW this whole time. Oh, such a kick in the pants. Kick in the pants. Have I been following the Supra on DDE's channel? No. I don't really follow the Supra much. I'm not like boycotting it, but the fact that it's not a real Toyota still doesn't go well with me, to be honest. Do you guys want to see what I've been working on? You want to see what I've been working on my t-shirt channel? 10% off. I'll put the code. What do you guys think of the designs? Because, like, to be honest, this is the first time I've ever designed t-shirts for the channel, and I think it's definitely a possibility to help support the channel. What do you guys think? Yes, no, maybe, has potential, all the above. It's a lot of fun. It allows me to, because I get crazy ideas throughout the day, like ridiculous one-liners that come through my head that are very punny, and I'm like, oh, I could definitely make a t-shirt on that. So that's kind of what this is formulated into. Shirts are dope. You did great. Thanks, Ignatius. Man, thanks, bro. Ignatius is a cool name too. The hoodie's cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, I can click on the hoodie here, and it comes in different colors. So pretty neat, I guess. I could make like a more white, like this is my favorite. Like this, what is this? Is this technically black or something? What this color is it going to tell me? It doesn't tell me what color it is. But I like this one the best out of them. This one's pretty cool too. But I guess this is the black. This is more like a dark gray. It looks good. Looks cool, said Red Elephants. Thanks, man. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for the good support. Even if I never sell one of these, the fact that you guys said, hey, it looks cool, like it makes it all worth it to me. So so as the channel grows, right, it's going to grow. It is growing. It's growing by the day. I want to have a window sticker to, you know, I don't know, commemorate you guys being a part of the luxurious fleet. And I need to start using that term more, luxurious fleet, because it's a part of the channel. It's a part of the culture that I'm trying to build, and I think it's cool. As nerdy as it is, the luxurious fleet isn't going anywhere. I refer to you guys as the luxurious fleet. So I have a couple stickers here that I feel like these would be cool to go on cars. And you see this one right here, which I think this is, to be honest, this is essentially the logo for the channel for you guys. It almost looks like a 4, which is kind of neat, I guess. It's very unique, and I like how it looks here. I'm a big like Dragon Ball fan, and so like in the Goku shirt, he had a, you know, Master Roshi's little signal here or whatever that was. I don't speak or read Japanese, but that's where the logo was. And of course Dragon Ball is a Japanese show, so in lieu of that, I'm inspired by it, and I'm like, oh man, I'm just gonna put the logo on the chest, and I think it looks really cool. I mean, it means nothing to anyone looking at it, and that's fine, but I think it looks awesome, and I'll be sporting it on the channel. So I like the fast and luxurious. People would understand that. Any car person is going to understand this, because the F is the F from like the F Sport logo, or the F line, like the RCF, the ISF. And then the L is essentially the L from Lexus without the circle around it. So, I mean, I like it. I probably like it more than I should. And I think the mug looks super sharp. Oh, anyways, if you guys have ideas, like funny ideas or something like that would spark my imagination, I could create a design off of it. I'd be happy to make a shirt on it or something along those lines. So Ryan Robinson, what's up, man? Thanks for coming in. You like it? Thank you. Can't see the prices? Really? Oh, maybe it's zoomed too far out. But the shirts are around $25. The mug is like $15. The stickers are like $8. And then this is all, I mean, I think that's a decently fair price. And I'm probably going to have promos going on along the time. Like right now I have 10% off. And I'll put the code in here. The mug is fun. I would agree. The mug is really cool. So the promo code is right there. I just put it in. November to Remember is what it's short for, because the December to Remember sales event starts in November. So call it November to Remember. Mark, we're the OG members. Yeah, like if this became a thing, let's say years down the road, I have like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and I have, you know, luxurious fleet logos that people put on their car, you know, it's like, oh yeah, I love Toyota and Lexus products. I love being a part of this cool community that shares a common interest in Toyota and Lexus vehicles. So is that a Supra? No, oh, the vehicle? No, it's an LC500. This right here. Like the sticker, the luxurious fleet. No, yeah, it's not a Supra, it's an LC500. So, okay, SPQR105 has a good question here. Any thoughts on why Toyota Lexus is favoring dual ICE/electric powertrains for the plug-in hybrid electric vehicles versus using one electric powertrain with a backup range extender generator like some of the German competitors? Okay, that's a really long question. I'll try to dissect it and break it up for you. To put it simply, is profitability. If they were to put huge battery packs in the vehicles, one, the profit margins aren't as big, at least in the time being, it's not as big. And then supply is probably a bigger reason. They want to mass market EVs. And so to do that, they either need to have like almost an unlimited supply, which they don't, and it needs to be profitable, and there needs to be an ecosystem for it. So why don't they have like a range extender and like a generator in the back of the car, like let's say the i3 with a range extender? Is because they wouldn't be able to make that many of them, because the battery pack is essentially for a full electric vehicle, and at least in the time being, they don't have enough battery supply to make as many vehicles as they would like. Instead, they can make, let's say, a third of that battery pack that a hybrid would use, and make way more vehicles, right? So that's the idea, is right now is smaller batteries that they can put into more cars, and still get better fuel economy than what they're getting now. And that's kind of Toyota and Lexus's MO, which is a little bit of a progression. A little bit. The thing is, that could bite them in the ass, because the auto industry is moving so fast for EVs. And I think they're realizing that. I think they know that. And that's why when I made that video today, the first thing I talked about was how they're pumping in, I think it was like $15 billion or something like that, into Toyota North America's manufacturing, how they're going to be revising it and revitalizing it and transforming it to better suit the future, which is going to be electric vehicles and autonomous vehicles. So I don't know. I felt like I kind of answered that off the cuff fairly well. I don't know. Let me know. Ryan Robinson, I'm all the way from Jamaica, bro. What's up? Planning to get an 09 IS250. I saw an IS250 today, like super sweet. It's probably rear wheel drive, because you guys don't really need all wheel drive down there. But yeah, I get a lot of Jamaican followers on my channel. So Toyotas just must like be the bee's knees down there. They are up here, but down there it must be even more impressive. So that's awesome. It's a big part of the Jamaican culture. Chance the Ricer. Oh, is that you're joking about the BMW Supra. Did you start with Toyota, or did you go straight to working with Lexus? I have only worked with Lexus. I've never worked for a Toyota company. Do you live in the countryside or Kingston, Ryan? What's the town on the west side that's kind of like hipster? What's that called? Nogales or something? Nogales? Probably butchering it, but Nogales? Gosh, what is it? What's on that west? Work in Mobay? Live in Westmoreland. Okay, so that makes sense. Perfect answer. Okay, thanks, man. Hopefully I answered it well enough, which it sounds like I did. So we're going to look up Jamaica, guys, because Ryan Robinson lives in Jamaica. And, Negril. Negril is what I was thinking of. Nogales must be somewhere else in the Caribbean or something. Yes. So I have a friend. So I lived in Florida, which, if you guys don't know where Florida is, you skip over Cuba here. And I lived in Naples here, and my wife and I have a close friend, and her husband. She's originally from Jamaica, and they have property. That's Cuba. My wife's family's from Cuba. They have property somewhere in Jamaica, and they're going to be building on it. So once it's built, I can't wait to visit there. Probably do some, some vlogging and things like that, and about Toyotas that I see there. Make some videos on some Toyotas. That'd be a lot of fun. But yes, Jamaica looks amazing, super beautiful. And I know they have some really nice, like in Blue Mountains, they grow a lot of coffee in here. A lot of coffee. So very neat. Gosh, look how big Kingston is. Kingston's way bigger than I thought it was. That is crazy. Holy moly. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So anyways, he is in Westmoreland. Let's see if I can find that. I have no idea. Westmoreland. Is it in the west? I honestly can't find it, so we're going to Google it. Okay, it's definitely in the west. Okay, so Westmoreland is a province, it looks like. Works in Mobay. No idea. Is Mobay another like province or something? Okay. How long? Okay, so like Montego Bay, that's probably what it means. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Interesting. Interesting. I'm a big fan of geography. Huge fan of geography. I could look at Google Maps all day. What are your thoughts on the new Supra, though? Me personally, I think it's beautiful. I think it sounds good, but I hate the fact that BMW also grinds my gears. There's no stick. Yeah, you pretty much nailed it. That's my exact thoughts, too. So I think I 100% agree with you, Chance. Alex, maybe Toyota will make a special edition Supra with a manual. Ugh, I hope so, but they come out with the Supra and it's just frustrating, man. I don't want to go down the Supra path because I can get fired up about it and really pissed off, and I'm not going to go down that path. I've already done it too many times. Question about Lexus CPOs. I know it's 6 years limited miles after the Ford. What? But if you go with over... Okay. It's hard for me to follow your question, SBQR. So CPOs is if there's any remaining warranty of the 4-year 50, you get that plus 2 years unlimited miles on top of it. If the factory warranty is out, the 4-year 50, if it's like 55,000 miles, you just get the 2,000 unlimited mile warranty. Both of those are extendable. So what else? What else do I want to show you guys? Over on, let's see, I don't know. I don't know if you guys have been over to my Patreon page. I spent a little bit of time over here. I try to provide a good amount of value for my Patreon supporters. Like I always, well, I don't always, but most of the time, I'll put the link to the video that I'm posting later that day or the next day, so my Patreon supporters can watch it earlier. There's different tiers and things. And then, of course, guys, my monthly giveaway. That's what I wanted to do on the stream tonight. It's a monthly giveaway, which I made up my mind what I'm going to be doing, but I want your guys' input. So every month I do a monthly giveaway for my Patreon supporters. Whether you donate $1 or $100 a month, you still get put in the running for a monthly giveaway. And last month was that super cool Land Cruiser model car that I mailed away on Monday, which is yesterday morning. Sad to see it go, but David, I believe that was his name, should arrive in the mail tomorrow for it. Well, since I made this little storefront, I'll mail one of these shirts or items for the monthly giveaway. So what item do you guys think I should... Well, I mean, the Taco Tuesday one's pretty cool, but that's very niche. But which one do you think I should mail out as a monthly giveaway? I'm really excited. But I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be a good way to get my first shirt out there. Enjoy your videos about the new GT86. I'm going to go have a good stream. man. Do you stream? Chance, do you stream? That's cool. Well, thanks for enjoying my videos on the GTA 86. It's a lot of fun. SP, for example, if I have 51,000 miles in year 3, does the unlimited mile warranty kick in right away, or does unlimited miles start in year 5? Okay, it's late in the day. Let me think about this. So are you saying if you have 51K when you buy the car? Because if you have 51K when you buy the car, the warranty, the 2-year unlimited mile warranty starts. Red Elephants, are you the one? Are you the one that got the Land Cruiser? Holy cow! I didn't know that was you're the same person. You must be the guy I mailed it to. Or you could be trolling me. But yeah, thanks for the donation, man. Holy smokes. Really appreciate it. That's amazing. Cool. Cool. So what's interesting when you get the Land Cruiser, I think it comes in tomorrow. There's little screws on the bottom for the suspension. I didn't really play with it. I don't know if it if you screw it in, it affects the suspension at all, but play with it a little bit if you want to. Otherwise, it looks really cool, and it's in really good shape. I mean, obviously I got it pre-owned, and it looked like it had never been played with by children, which is really nice. So cool, man. Enjoy it. Jonathan Rivas is in the house. What's up, man? Thanks for coming out tonight. Good, you're excited to see it. That's good. You know, I thought about playing some Forza tonight, but every time I start playing that game on the stream, I only play for like one race, and then I'm talking to you guys, so it's kind of pointless. Kind of pointless. Let's see here. Can I view this? How do you guys see the channel? Do I log out? I think that's what I have to do. So I can see it how you guys see it. Did it log me out? I don't think so. There we go. So if you guys visit the page, this is what it looks like to you guys. So you see the different tiers here. Really, the only thing that differentiates them is how many chances or raffles you get in the monthly giveaway. So, and I think on this one, I didn't have any T-shirts at the time. That just came this week, but they would get a T-shirt for signing up for the LFA tier. So, yep. If you guys have any ideas, I know you might. That's why I reach out to you guys. That's why I stream, so I can talk to you guys, kind of pick your brain. If you guys have ideas for me to, so I can enhance my Patreon page or enhance a YouTube channel or anything like that, just let me know, guys. I'm super open to ideas, and I've got tons of good ideas from you guys already. So I have different goals here for the page. It doesn't mean that I can't do it, do that goal without that, monetary amount. Like this right here, I'm already spending a ton of money on cameras and microphones and studio. You guys have seen how much my studio has changed. I've already spent a lot of money for me on a lot of this stuff. I really need a new computer. But a new computer for me is probably going to cost $1,500, and I don't want to spend that much money right now. But my Patreon supporters are definitely assisting with that. But down the road, I want to go to different factories, manufacturing factories. I want to go to different auto shows. I want to go to Japan eventually, and all of this, it's going to be tough to do with just advertising revenue through like ad streams on YouTube. So the Patreon guys really help me out with my future goals for the channel, and to give you guys better content essentially is what it comes down to. So anyways, feel like I've done enough self-promoting for the day. But you guys really aren't asking questions that much, so that's why I'm kind of talking about myself. Any chance you'll get another Miata someday? Yeah, there's a good chance I might get another Miata someday. I'd love to, man. Love to. Oh, I miss my little 5-speed. I'd love to have a 6-speed as well. Yeah, it would be so much fun. I miss my little MX-5. They are quite a special vehicle. Yeah. And if you guys haven't driven one, it needs to be on like every single one of your bucket lists is to drive a Miata. Yep. They're super reliable too. Super reliable. And how do I know that? Well, one, I owned a really old one that was high miles, and nothing major went wrong with it. Of course, normal wear and tear and stuff like that. And I sold one. In my current job, and I sold one to this really cool kid. He's also a streamer, and he plays like competitive card games online. He travels the world, which is super cool. So it was a lot of fun to be able to sell him that Miata. Anyways, he got an extended coverage on it, and it was super inexpensive. It was cheaper than like any Toyota extended coverage I've seen. To get extended coverage on that vehicle, it was crazy. Yes, it only had like 6,000 miles on it, but still, I think he got like 8 years, 100,000 miles for like $2,000. That's nothing. That's like a no-brainer. I don't know why you wouldn't do that, but anyways, have you have any used cars at your dealership that's a manual? Yeah, man. Lexus Ambassadors in the house. Yeah. Let's see if I can show you something real quick. No, I didn't upload it. Okay, let's see if I can do it. I'll show you one that's on our showroom floor right now that's a manual. Look at this thing. So I took this picture today. Look at this Boss 302. 6-speed. This thing has like no miles on it. It's pretty darn cool. It's essentially brand new. Like the previous owner, we didn't even detail the car. Like it came in perfectly detailed and everything. So we're like, okay, we're throwing this on the showroom. This thing's too perfect to just leave outside. So super cool. What do you guys think? And I can go through some of the pictures I took today. So I do social media for my dealership. So I upload pictures for the Facebook and Instagram. This picture is stunning. No big deal. Some of these are really good. Like that just looks average. That looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. This one looks pretty good too. It's just that the lighting wasn't that great because it's kind of in the shadows. This one's a little overexposed, but still pretty neat. This is a really great picture. Just when they're by the windows, it helps out quite a bit. Great picture there. RC looking sick. What's it like to own a Lexus? Have you ever driven an LFA? No, I haven't driven an LFA. I've touched an LFA. Actually, did I? Did I touch it? I have pictures with the LFA. I don't know if I've driven. I haven't driven it. I can't remember if I touched it or not. But yes, we had one at our dealership. It sold for like $800,000, and it was a Nürburgring edition. So that was super cool. Let's see what other pictures I have. It's very easy to sign up to Patreon. It starts only at $1. Come on, guys. He's worth way more than $1. Thanks so much, Red Elephants. So kind to me. He's always supportive, and I really appreciate that. And you guys, all of you are here tonight. Even just being here, you don't have to give me money. I'll take it. I'll be happy to take it so I can give you guys just more enthusiasm, more energy, more content, better content. But the fact that I have 20 people watching right now just makes me super happy. Just very, very grateful. Super grateful. Still unknown if LCF will be nixed along with the ISF. Well, so here's the thing. With both of those cars, neither of them were ever officially announced. They were just kind of rumored. We know they were playing with them. I really hope the LCF doesn't get killed. This is a great picture. I don't know why it came out so yellow, but it still looks amazing on this NX. Okay, that's me doing some white balancing. Okay, let's keep looking. What else did I... So I got some more pictures. I got some video I can show you guys too, which I haven't looked at the video. We have a Kia Stinger on our showroom floor. It's a pretty cool car, which is it's essentially the same thing as a Genesis G80, which I did a review on, and I love that car. And I like it more than this Stinger. The Stinger looks cool, but I'd much rather have the Genesis. Here's one of my coworkers that I'll put on the Facebook page. UX looking sick nasty. This one's sold. You can see a sold sign in it right there. But, oh, just looking so good. Let's see here. A little close-up on this GSF Sport with trip beams. Looking down the line at red bows. Looks good. Little UX. So this UX, we've had this UX since the UX came out. So we've had this for almost a year. This was a previous demo of ours. And no one wants a front-wheel drive NX. Or sorry, UX. Or NX for that matter. But a UX. Not where we live. People just want the hybrid because you get better power, better fuel economy, better everything. And it has all-wheel drive. No one wants a front-wheel drive if it costs the same, and it does, which is crazy. Because it has the F-Sport package. So anyways, moving on. Nice little close-up of the F-Sport logo. I took a picture of this beautiful, beautiful brand new ES hybrid. It's got the triple beams on it. It's got the optional sound-canceling wheels. They tinted the windows as well. Oh, just looks so cool. Here are those triple beams up close with that daytime running light looking perfect. Updated GX looks good. Yes, I have some pictures of the GX. So another picture of those triple beams. Not quite as good as this one. Moving on. Oh, close up of the badge with the tail lights there is just beautiful. Wow, that ES is nice. Yeah, the ES is insane. And I can't wait to get that all-wheel drive one that I made that video on today. I knew the UX there was a front-wheel drive. Yep. I probably won't do anything with that picture. But there's the new GX. This has a sport design package on it. It's standard now with the triple beams. The grill looks great. Looks so much better than the previous grill. Oh my gosh, So anyways, the styling updates on this, although small in like, it's not a redesign, but it is momentous for the GX. I think it looks so much better. So much better. And then they have the panoramic camera on it now finally too, which is super, super exciting. The GX just feels, I mean, it's still doesn't have like Apple CarPlay, which is really unfortunate, but I love the GX. And now with the updated styling, and if you wanted to see, if you look at the styling here, this is how the front grille pattern is, and it's really similar to the UX. It's really similar to the new RX as well. So this is kind of the pattern that they're going for this generation. So let's see, questions. Is the ES hybrid more drivetrain noise than the 350? No, I don't think so. I think it's a quieter vehicle than the 350. They put more insulation in it. It's smoother. Get better fuel economy. If I was getting a new ES, I'd get the hybrid. No questions asked. I don't need the 302 horsepower. It's fun every once in a while, and it is pretty smooth, and I have no issues with the 8-speed in that car or the V6, but I just like the hybrid more. That's just me. Which model sells more all-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, or rear-wheel drive? For which car? For all of it? I'm confused because Ricardo, thanks for watching. I'm just trying to figure out your question. All-wheel drive where I live sells the best. The ES, if it was all-wheel drive capable, it would be selling like 99% all-wheel drive. But it's only front-wheel drive and it still sells really well. So no rear-wheel drive cars are sold at my dealership besides the LC500. Well, new cars I'm talking about. Of course, you guys just saw that Mustang, but yeah. It's hard to get over the lack of Apple CarPlay. Yeah. Tell me about it. And Android Auto. But look how cool these triple beams are. I mean, look at that pattern. This L pattern here. You see it on other Lexus vehicles. But man, how cool are those lights? I love this picture. It looks, the daytime running lights are on if you're wondering. But everything about this just looks Japanese. To me, this looks like samurai swords or little blades in here, little shurikens or something. It looks super, super awesome. I think they did an amazing job with the headlights on the new GX. Here's another picture of it. Looking nasty. So they look at, when the lights are on during the daytime, it just doesn't look that good. If that makes sense. At night, it's absolutely stunning. But in the daytime, in the cameras, it's really hard for the camera to do the LEDs justice when they're turned on. It's hard to explain why. It's just the way it is. And I think I realized why all my pictures kind of came out a little yellow. Is because I didn't adjust my white balance, which I forgot to do. I just started doing custom white balances on my camera for my studio, which is perfect for the lighting in my studio, but not for the lighting in the dealership. They still look good. No one's going to notice it. This is just me as a learning and aspiring photographer. No one's going to notice that image looks a little yellow. So anyways, those are the new 19-inch wheels on the sport package on the GX. So they look pretty cool. It's definitely a nice change. Any interior shots? Yeah, I got a couple coming up. I didn't take that many though. So here's a new interior shot of the GX. I mean, does this look professional or what? No big deal. Looks pretty good. But anyways, this is the steering wheel that the RX has. Essentially, there might be some minor differences, but it's pretty much the same steering wheel. So, and then the background, I don't have a picture of the sapele wood, but the sapele wood is new, and it's going to be on every single premium package and above, I believe. I don't think they're going to have it on the base model though. I think they're just going to keep like that red cherry wood for the base model. So here is an atomic silver, which is hard to see. It just looks like, I mean, I guess the yellow tone kind of looks cool, but that's an atomic silver NX there. Okay, now we're outside, and this is the previous model GX, but it had just been detailed or something. It looked great, so I had to take a picture of it. Even though the styling isn't nearly as good as the new one, I mean, you can't deny that is looking really sharp there. Some of these pictures are okay. I like that one just for advertising for the dealership. Oh, look how sick. This black F Sport, it wasn't even clean. It looks clean on the pictures I took, but it just got off the boat. It's not off the boat. It's straight from Kentucky. And this thing was just joined you at the ES level on Patreon. Holy smokes. Lexus Ambassador, thanks, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much, man. Thanks, guys, for just being here. Just really appreciate it. Welcome to the club. Yeah, thanks. You guys do any performance enhancements there? No, not that I know of. But yeah, this ES F Sport was just looking so good. It was with a bunch of other ESs, and the F Sport definitely has a nice little step above in terms of like visual draw, at least to me. And I love the dark and chrome around it. Yeah, it would have been nice to have the triple beam set up in here, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Oh, look how good those wheels look. Let's do just zoom in on those wheels. Man, oh man. Looking so good. Now we have a couple of these base model UXs, which I was hoping would do better, but the problem is, guys, this is a huge problem with Lexus right now, at least here in the United States, and with this car, is that the UX leases horribly. It is so high. You can lease an NX for cheaper than a UX, and the sticker price is like $6,000 difference, sometimes more, and the NX will still lease for less. So it's really hard to move these. Like, these are base models, and the base models have a really low sticker price. I think they're like $33,000 or something, and it's a great way for people to get their feet wet with a Lexus. But the problem is that they're front wheel drive, and I really don't think, in my opinion, I really don't think Lexus should be making the front wheel drive UX, not for our market in America. I think they should only be making hybrids. So I think they should have like a base hybrid. I know the base hybrid is at $34,000 technically, and then after shipping, so it's probably around $35,000. But those would sell a lot better than these base front wheel drive versions. So I just think they look cool, you know, really neat. It's a great picture. No big deal. Taking good pictures. I can pat myself on the back, but they look great. The problem is they're front wheel drive, and then they just don't lease well. This is the car that Lexus needs to be leasing super low to draw people into the brand, but they're not. And I don't know when it's going to be. We might have to wait another year or something, which is too long. A line of GSs here. It's not perfect. The parking wasn't perfect, you guys. I don't know, but this black one needs to be moved up a little bit. But we had 3 F Sports parked side by side, and this is off this atomic silver F Sport right here. I'm like, oh, the F Sport badge looks super clean. I had to get a picture of it. I took a picture of the back, but it didn't show up that well. This one was, I mean, that looks amazing. Then I got inside the F Sport ES and I started taking pictures. I took a ton because I was just enamored by that car. Even the new LED lights on the 2020 Tacoma looks really good. Yeah, I mean, Toyota's really up in their game when it comes to their LED lights. I would agree. But there will be some rather major mid-cycle 2020 LS updates next year. Oh, you're betting there will be? Gosh, I hope so. I mean, the LS is tanking in sales. Oh, it's heartbreaking. Oh, I'm almost getting emotional about the LS because I want that car because it's just so important for the brand. At least it used to be when the brand first came out. I mean, that was the car they spent 8 years and billions of dollars investing in, and now it's just like an afterthought. Oh, it's really tragic. Maybe I should make a video on it, but I'd probably end up crying. That picture is not that great. I would have to zoom in. That's kind of cool. But moving on. Oh, look how good this ES looks. I got the keys for it, and I parked it with this nice backdrop with the trees and the bushes behind it. Look at that. Look at that. And why I'm taking all these pictures in a vertical format, because that's what social media is in. Social media is all vertical format. So, but look at this picture. Oh, looks great. Let's see here. ES hybrids built in Japan. No, well, they do. Some of them are, but the vast majority are built in or assembled in Lexington, Kentucky. Is that right? Lexington, Georgetown, Kentucky. I forget. I think it's Georgetown. It's Georgetown, Kentucky, and Oxford, Ontario. Oxford, Ontario. That's where they assembled the RXs, Ontario. Oof. I don't know which picture is better. This one's a little brighter, but how to get a front end to show off the grill. And you can see, I told you the car wasn't clean. You can see down here all these water drops down here, but it still looks great. Close up of the Michelin tires on these 19-inch wheels. Circuit red interior, looking ridiculous. I don't know if I could live with it, but it's fun to take pictures of. Oh, that red stitching. That's a pretty good picture of the seats. Great picture of the rear of the car. Again, look how dirty it is. I might not post that one on social media. Like that one, little Mark Lev with a heated seat, heated steering wheel. How to get a close-up of the shifter because the shifter looks awesome. Cambridge, Ontario, where the RX is made. About an hour where I live. Oh, that's crazy. So I got a close-up here of this aluminum trim here. And I guess it's also in focus on the memory seats, but whatever. Picture of the F-Sport seat. This is the back seat, which most people, you wouldn't know. But I'm like, wow, I forgot how ridiculous this looks in the back seat, how bright that is. And they have the Mark Lev speaker back there. So that's a really cool picture. This one's not that cool, but the fact that the ES has all this connectivity in the back is super cool. So took a picture of the clock. So here's that design. So this is the same design. Let me pull it back up that we saw in the GX's headlight right here. So if I put them side by side, you can see this pattern here. Well, I mean, I can see it on my screen. Maybe I need to make it full screen. So here's that pattern, that L design pattern, and it's right in the middle of the clock on the ES F Sport. Pretty cool, huh? Got some more pictures of the GX, the back of the UX. That's pretty neat right there. I think that might have been one of the last pictures, but I also got some video. I think I took a picture of the NX from above. I like that. Video. Ooh. So this is in vertical format, but it's playing in a horizontal format. But this is me just panning on that ES hybrid that was in our delivery bay. So looking pretty good there. So this is me panning in the new GX, which it didn't, I mean, I haven't even looked at this footage yet. So this is really important. This is on the new ES. We have power folding mirrors now. On the every single 2020 ES is standard with the power folding mirrors, which is a long time coming. Okay, let's see here. Isn't Toyota's version the CHR front wheel drive only? In America, it's front wheel drive only. You should. Isn't Toyota's version the CHR? No. Yeah, in America, it's front wheel drive only. You need to watch my video on. I'll post here. Let me see if I can pull it up. CHR. You need to watch this one here. Lexus Ambassador, where I go off on a rant, a pretty heated rant, how we get the shaft with the CHR here in America. So, what's your Facebook name or group? I don't really have one. I just have it's just my name. I mean, that's my Facebook profile. I don't have a Facebook group, which is something I could do. You know, I could just have it like the Luxurious Fleet. That would be, I mean, that essentially is all it would need to be. Just a place for you guys to talk and chat and things like that. So, is Lexus switching the shifter to a dial or keeping it a handle? I sure hope they don't switch it to a dial. Dear God. Oh, hate dials. Hate dials so much. Hope they don't switch it to a dial. Do CPO Lexus vehicles get the red ribbons? Yeah. I mean, we put red ribbons on everything this time of year. You saw the Mustang, right? You saw the Mustang, and I'll show you a video in a little bit that I took of the showroom floor. So, okay, we got some more videos. Oh, I should have moved the key. Key fob's not looking that great, but it's a pretty good pan of that interior. How to get the dial here to show off the F Sports moving dial. Oh, looks great. Playing with some manual focus here. Like that, like that, like that. I'm gonna watch on replay. Here's another one. Zooming in on the GS. Oh, I need to check the Lexus time. You guys like that one too? It's pretty good. Pretty good. Does the ES still not have heated rear seats? Correct. Not in America. You go to Europe and Japan, they have heated rear seats, which is stupid. Zach, what's up, man? Late to the chat, but did you show an LX? No, I haven't shown. I didn't take any pictures of LXs. I don't have. Well, if we had like, well, one, if we had one on the showroom floor, I would have taken a picture of one, but we don't. And two, if we had the new sport design package on the new LX, then I would have definitely got tons of pictures, and I'll plan on doing a review on one whenever one lands. The next vehicle I'll review is going to be one of two. It's going to be either the 2020 RX Hybrid or the brand new 2020 GX with the sport design package. Essentially the one that's on the showroom floor. That's the one I want to review, but I'm not going to take it off the showroom floor. So I'll just wait for another one to come in. So I'm in no hurry. Oh, look how sick that GS looks. My gosh. GS looking sick nasty in that panning shot. So this is me getting a little panning shot of the showroom floor. You see the Mustang down there, but pretty exciting. And I got a little panning shot of the NX here, and that was the last of my coverage. That was the last of my coverage. So I went over everything. I went over every single thing. How long have I been doing this? About an hour. Okay, last questions, guys. Lightning round. Last questions. Will watch, Kirk. Are you talking about the my reviews that I'll have out on those vehicles? Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be exciting. So I got this new little microphone system right here. I used it today in my video. Essentially, it's a wireless microphone system that I don't need it plugged into any camera. So that's real handy, super handy, especially if I'm using my my new gimbal, which is really cool. I shot a lot of the review on my minivan with the gimbal, and that was a lot of fun because that was really the first time I used it. So super smooth footage, really sharp, and I have this brand new lens, which is essentially the most perfect lens I could ask for. Those pictures you just looked at with that lens I got I'm just over the moon with it. So why no drinks tonight? Because I don't have any. I'd probably drink a couple if I had some here, but one day, guys, well, I'll have drinks on the stream every once in a while. But one day, guys, we'll be doing meetups. We'll be having like a luxurious fleet meetup. I don't know, let's say I'll eventually be living in Florida. I don't know when, but eventually could have a big meetup in Florida, like a big, everyone drives a Toyota or a Lexus down, and we have like a huge car convention / just a bro hangout or chick hangout, whatever. And we'll just talk about cars and, do that sort of thing. Have drinks together. That's how what came up. I'm like, why did I go on that? yes, we would have drinks together and have a lot of them and have a good time. A really good time. T-shirts are cool. Can't wait to get one. Well, you can get one. And if you're a Patreon, you get 15% off. If you are, if you guys want to take advantage of this monthly giveaway, or this month's promo code, it's right there. And the Patreon giveaway, I will. Why do I keep saying giveaway? The Patreon promo code I'm going to post over on the Patreon right now, so I don't forget. So yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Let me log back in. I'll make that post here. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, let's do this. New post. Yes, new post. Do image. We're going to make a picture because I have a picture of my Teespring picture. There we go, of the fast and luxurious picture. Promo code for 15% off below. Gosh, I don't even remember. The sad thing is I don't even remember the promo code was for the Patreon. I'm gonna have to look real quick. It's okay, right? I can always look. Back to dashboard. Promotions. Okay. That's what the promo code was. Okay. Can't tell you guys because not all of you guys are Patreon supporters, but if you're a Patreon supporter, you can get the promo code for 15% off, which is probably more than $1 off or something there. So you might as well just like do the Patreon if you are going to get a t-shirt, because then you get you know what I'm saying. I can see why Toyota comes out with their model versions first a year or two before the Lexus version to work out any kinks that may happen, especially mechanically, before Lexus has put their name on it. Absolutely, yeah. Yep. I've been saying that for a long, long time. The RAV4 case in point with all the troubles in the 2019 8-speed automatic shift quality. Yep, exactly, man. Exactly. And then the RAV4 plug-in hybrid will come in a year before the NX hybrid does. So, the NX plug-in hybrid, I should say. So that will be 2021 as a 2022 model, I think. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I just don't know. They're so slow to do things, which is fine because that's why the product is so good most of the time. But yes, it'd be cool to have an all-wheel drive V6 ES. Yeah, I mean, essentially that's the GS right now, but the GS is still older, and it's definitely sportier feeling. But you know what I'm saying. I would love for them to have a plug-in hybrid all-wheel drive ES. Is that too much to ask? I don't think so. Just a couple more minutes, guys, and then I'm going to peace out. Chill out a little bit, watch some videos, maybe do a little meditation, and then go to sleep. Cool to have an all-wheel. Yeah, I hope they worked out the door lock actuator issue. My 2012 4Runner and 05 Lexus LS fell victim. Yep. I think every car brand has issues with door lock actuators. So excellent on Meetup, Kirk. Well, excellent idea on the Meetup. Do you mean? Yeah, I got a gajillion ideas for the channel. Hopefully they come to fruition one day. They should do a Lexus ESF since GS is not going to live much longer. Well, What's frustrating is they haven't told us anything about the GS, but assuming it's going to be canceled, an ESF would probably be... I just don't know. I don't think they're ever going to make an ESF. I don't see it happening. I don't know what the future of the F program is either. I mean, if the LCF comes out, then it definitely breathes life into the F performance line. But without it, it's kind of just hanging on. Just hanging on. Yeah, the new RCF 2020 refresh was good to see. So that was a nice little boost, but we need a little bit more. There's no reason we only have 2 F variants. No reason. Freaking Mercedes has an AMG 63 of like every version of their car. It's stupid. It's frustrating my Lexus can't do something similar. Kind of like if there are not a lot of GS, it makes them feel more special. There's some truth to that. ES is meant for comfort, not necessarily speed. That is 100% true. That's why I like the hybrid version of it more. I think it fits the demeanor of the car a little bit better than the V6 does. If Lexus stops the F brand, I will walk from the brand. I don't think they will. I don't think they will. I don't think they will. That's all I can say. I just think they're in an awkward spot right now. They want to get the LCF out, but it's in an awkward time where they're really focusing hard on electric vehicles. So, I mean, in the next 5 years, you could say the F is going to be like the P100D line or the Raven line or whatever you want to call it, the version of the Tesla, because Lexus will be having all electric vehicles, and so they will have their top electric vehicles are going to be the F brand. So that's how they're going to do it. What about the 800 horsepower twin turbo Lexus I hear about? Well, I haven't heard 800 horsepower. I've heard like 600 to 700 horsepower. Alex Allen, are those kissy faces? Are those kissy? I don't know what you're doing, bro. Don't creep me out. I've had creepier things happen to me though, so you're fine. I just made this shirt, the Tacoma Tuesday, the Taco Tuesday shirt. I made this just before the stream. What do you guys think? Do you guys like shirts with words on the back? I don't. I think it kind of looks trashy. So all my shirts just have a design on the front. But what do you guys think? I don't know. All those are shocked faces. It's crazy the brand new GS has no L CarPlay, but a 3-year-old Honda CR-V does. Yep. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy, isn't it? What about the future of the Lexus LS? Sales aren't too high. Yeah, so Javier, I think you may have came in a little bit late. We talked about the LS. I got a little bit emotional over it. Don't know what the future of it is. It's really, I mean, it's... The current sales are not a good sign, right? I think they need to come out with the LF1 Limitless flagship. That's got to be the new flagship. The LS is great and all. I don't see them getting rid of it. It just doesn't sell. Like the GS doesn't sell either, but they gotta do something to have a flagship. And they're best known. This is the thing. They sell the majority of their cars they sell is like the RX and the NX, the crossovers. They need to have options for top of the line flagship crossover. The LX is not what people want. The LX is for some people who wants a huge, massive truck, Land Cruiser, luxury SUV, which aren't that many out there because that thing doesn't sell very well either. They need to have essentially an RX type vehicle that seats 5, that is completely over the top. Twin turbo V8 or fully electric, super high performance. It's got to happen. They got to have it. They got to have it. People will buy that way more, probably 2, 3, 4 times the amount of the current LS, guaranteed. They haven't done the best job in that regard, keeping up with the market. Audi just did it. Audi just came out with the Q8. And still, it's not an over-the-top luxury SUV, but it costs a lot. And it's not really any nicer than the Q7, in my opinion. It's just a little bit smaller, a little bit more sportier, I guess. But Lexus needs to have a $100,000 range-topping mid-size crossover. Or it says full-size crossover, which would be like an RX size. They need to have it. Not sure, bro. I have hope for the ISF. Oh, is ISF coming out in your future? Well, there's... I can read back a quote to you, but I pinned it on my recent ISF is dead video. This guy said he met up with a bunch of people like Lexus, Toyota people from Japan, and they wanted to sit down with ISF owners and GSF owners and get an idea of what they want in future products. And he said the ISF is not being canceled, or at least the future one isn't. At least that's the hint. They couldn't confirm or deny anything, but when he asked them about it, it was almost like they are going to keep it. So take it with a grain of salt for sure. But the ISF is not dead. Don't give up hope, guys. Never give up hope. Right? The Supra eventually came out. Wasn't what we wanted, but it came out. Let's see here. Tacoma Tuesday. That's a good one. Thanks, man. Yeah, Taco Tuesday. Yep. Barely got out of class. Joined when you said you had a few minutes left on the stream. Yeah, that was gosh, what time? How far are we in? That was like 18 minutes ago. I was like, oh yeah, I'm done with the stream. Lexus crossover Toyota Highlander with more space with twin turbo V6. Sell like pancakes. Yeah. It would sell like hotcakes. Lexus crossover of Highlander, more space. And well, I don't know if it needs to have more space. That's the thing. It doesn't need to have more space. You take what already sells well, which is the RX. They sell that more than any other vehicle by far. Take that. It's a winning recipe, 2-row SUV, luxury, and then just make it over the top. Make it over the top. A little bit longer wheelbase probably. Ridiculous. I mean, it's got to have double the horsepower of an RX, in my opinion. At least in the high range. And then they got to have the ability to make it fully electric. Yeah, they just got to do it. They got to do it. I don't know what's taking them so long. But they're so darn conservative, so it's the way it is. There'll be a ton of changes in Toyota and Lexus in the next 5 to 10 years, and I think I'm just super lucky that I started my channel when I did, because we're in the beginning of like a automotive industry revolution. So tons of new technologies. We're going to see new battery technologies coming out too. It's really exciting. What does Toyota mean with mobility company? Well, I'll show you what they mean. Over here. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. Where's the article? They have a Tokyo Motor Show article that talks about it. Like here's an example. This is the e-palette that's going to be at the Olympic Games. They essentially want to have autonomous buses that take people places, or autonomous vehicles that you just hop in and you can do your student. I could have like a YouTube studio in a vehicle. How crazy is that, right? Here's a mobility theme park. Here we go. This is what I made a video on this, but this is what they're thinking of. Package deliverers, which is a joke. I made jokes about that. But the e-pallet is something that's real. E-racer, broom, that's a joke too, but it's just funny. Then here that vehicle that you can make whatever you want it to be. Excuse me. We have a taxi here. We have some sort of mobile charging vehicle you can charge your laptops and phones on. Don't ask me. I don't understand this one at all. I mean, the broom makes more sense to me than this. This is like a little hospital clinic on wheels, which is really creepy. There's a lot of things about this that is super creepy, like this robot up here. Like both of these are really creepy. And then what else? This one was really creepy. The medical one, which is really bizarre. I actually haven't looked through a lot of these pictures, so we can do that, but I'm getting tired, so yeah, a little strange, a little creepy. Let's see here. LF1 is a new flagship. Better have damn be quiet interior and a ton of power. Yep, that's the plan. So Toyota's trying to make Wall-E in real life. Yeah. Yes. Wall-E and Eve. They're trying to make both of them. So they know that they have to innovate. Vehicles are good, but they probably realize, like, oh my gosh, we've plateaued with vehicles for many years now, and so they got to start doing other things to branch off to, I guess, help shape the world. They have enough money to help shape the world, so if they can provide products that do that, then that secures their future. But I'm done, guys. I'm not really thinking anymore. I'm tired. So to wrap things up, we visited Jamaica today in the stream. We talked about the plethora of Supra versions that they have at SEMA. We talked about my monthly giveaway, which I'll just have to pick. No one picked one for a monthly giveaway, so I'll just pick one of the Fast and Luxurious shirts for the monthly giveaway this month. But November NOV2 Remem is the promo code for 10% off this month on my merchandise. And then we talked a little bit about my Patreon, and then of course all your questions. Thank you for watching tonight. Red Elephants, thank you for donating. Really appreciate it. Thanks, guys, I know I'm so tired, I already forgot. I feel like a jerk. One of you supported my Patreon channel today. I'm going to give you a quick shout out. I will be able to pull you up here shortly. Jonathan, thank you very much. You know who you are. Thanks for the support. I'm so tired. Sorry, I forgot. But thank you for your support. I'm going to message you here in a second privately over through Patreon. So thanks, guys. Have a good night. Yep. Peace out. I'll probably, if things go well, do one on Sunday, but I need to do them once a week because it's just a lot of fun. I know you guys enjoy it. I enjoyed it. We both get a lot out of it. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.